Have you ever noticed something strange? You can spend an entire Saturday doing absolutely nothing. Sleep in, scroll TikTok, watch Netflix, order DoorDash, play video games, and somehow by 8 p.m., you're exhausted. Not physically, mentally, which is weird because you barely moved. Meanwhile, someone else spends 12 hours building a business, training for a marathon, or raising 3 kids, and somehow they still have energy. So what gives? Here's the psychological twist. Humans don't get tired because life is hard. We get tired because life feels meaningless, and that changes everything. Today, we're decoding one of the biggest secrets in psychology: why humans don't just want happiness, they need purpose. And without it, even paradise starts feeling boring. Imagine giving your dog an unlimited supply of treats. No walks, no games, no toys, just snacks. Sounds amazing, right? Actually, most dogs become anxious. They start chewing furniture, digging holes, barking at invisible enemies. Basically, they become tiny furry criminals because animals aren't built just to consume. They're built to do things. Humans, exactly the same. Your brain wasn't designed for endless comfort. It was designed to solve problems, to chase goals, to improve. Psychologists call this goal-directed behavior. Without goals, your brain starts asking uncomfortable questions, like, so why exactly are we awake today? And suddenly, watching season 11 of a show you barely like feels less exciting. Here's something nobody tells you. Happiness is terrible as a life goal. Wait, did a psychology video just insult happiness? Yes, because happiness is an emotion, not a destination. Imagine trying to stay excited forever. Impossible. Your brain adapts. You buy the new iPhone. 3 weeks later, it's just your phone. You move into your dream apartment. Eventually, it's just where the laundry lives. This is called hedonic adaptation. Your brain quickly gets used to good things, which means if happiness is your only goal, you're constantly chasing the next upgrade. New car, new vacation, new relationship, new coffee machine that somehow costs more than your rent. The finish line keeps moving. Purpose works differently. Purpose says, this matters, even when it's difficult. Think about parents. Nobody wakes up at 3 a.m. thinking, I hope someone screams in my face tonight. Yet millions of parents do exactly that. Why? Purpose. The lack of sleep doesn't disappear, but the suffering changes. Psychologists have found something fascinating. People can tolerate enormous hardship if they believe it means something. That's why mountain climbers freeze. Medical students survive impossible schedules, and entrepreneurs willingly answer emails on vacation, which, let's be honest, may actually qualify as a psychological disorder. Imagine playing a video game. Now imagine there's no objective, no levels, no enemies, no score, no ending. Just walking around forever. You'd quit in 10 minutes. Yet, many people accidentally live exactly like that. Wake up, work, eat, scroll, sleep, repeat. No direction, no larger mission, no reason today's different from yesterday. The human brain loves progress, even tiny progress. That's why crossing off one task on a to-do list feels weirdly satisfying. Your brain literally rewards movement toward meaningful goals, not just reaching them. The journey produces dopamine too. Here's where people get stuck. They think purpose has to be changing the world, starting SpaceX, finding the cure for cancer, becoming Batman. Good luck with that last one. Real purpose is usually much smaller. Teaching your child, helping patients, building furniture, creating YouTube videos, making someone laugh, cooking dinner for your family. Purpose isn't measured by popularity. It's measured by meaning. A janitor cleaning a hospital can have more purpose than a millionaire who hates Mondays. Here's something psychologists noticed. People without purpose often feel more lonely, even when surrounded by others. Why? Because purpose naturally creates connection. Teachers serve students. Firefighters protect communities. Artists create for audiences. Parents raise children. Purpose almost always points beyond yourself. That's why constantly asking, "What makes me happy?" can actually make people less happy. Ironically, the more attention you give yourself, the more your problems seem enormous. Purpose flips the camera around. Instead of asking, "What do I get?" it asks, "What can I give?" Here's the funny part. You don't usually find purpose. You build it. People imagine purpose like hidden treasure, somewhere waiting. Nope. Purpose is more like going to the gym. Nobody wakes up with six-pack abs. You earn them. Purpose grows when you repeatedly do things that matter. Help someone, learn something, create something, improve something. Little by little, meaning starts stacking. Until one day, you realize, I actually care about this. Purpose isn't lightning. It's bricks. Maybe that's why people aren't actually afraid of hard work. They're afraid of pointless work. We're not built just to survive. We're built to matter. Not to everyone, just to someone. Your purpose doesn't have to change history. It only has to change one life. Maybe that's yours. Because at the end of the day, people rarely remember the easiest years of their lives. They remember the years they were building something, loving someone, fighting for something, growing into someone. Because happiness comes and goes, but purpose gives every day somewhere to go. And maybe that's the real human code.